Dwayne Crank and Chet is a son and Schlobit and the Bashes Chin, Twitter Chini, Dash Chet, Hache Dashanal, Sedajol, the Hafnandi I see Nasha, Benakona, Shanigi, Ebenai, then Yamahasa, Big Yedis Kisha don't need. So then again, thank you so much. My name is Dee Crank. I'm the proud member of the Navajo Nation, the Dene people. I'm truly honored to stand before you today and have been invited and given permission by the local indigenous people to offer the land acknowledgement. Because I'm not a descendant of the original inhabitants of the land, what is now known as Washington, D.C., I felt it was essential to seek the guidance and consent before speaking on their behalf. I had the privilege of speaking with members of the local indigenous community, and through our conversation, I came to better understand the deep sacred connection they have with this land, a connection that exists long before colonization. And so with respect, now I offer the following land acknowledgement on their behalf. We begin with the land, not as the ground beneath, but as grandmother, she who holds our bones, our stories, our steps. We call the four directions, east, where the sun rises, may new truths awaken. South, where warmth gathers, may love be fearless. West, where shadows teach, may we heal our wounds. North, where ancestors watch, may we remember their names. The city of Washington, D.C. was built on the stolen and unceded land of the Nachatunk and the Piscataway people. The Nachatunk people are sometimes referred to the Anacostia. The word Anacostia is the name of the European colonization gave and said. Nachatunk means people of where goods traded. It was a trading place for many diverse indigenous people. Piscataway means where the waters blend. The Piscataway people were called Kenawa, or the Konoi, by the Haudenosaunee people. Konoi means below the rapids. Today they are known, I like to be a part of them. Today they are known as the Piscataway Konoi, meaning people of where the waters blend below the rapids. The Piscataway people are still here. The indigenous people across Turtle Island are still here. Just like what this rally is about, I want to take the moment to call for action. This rally is about protecting our fundamental freedoms, freedoms that have always been at risk for indigenous people. Long before many of you recognize these threats, indigenous communities were already resisting marginalization, resisting prosecution, resisting erasure. Our fight for justice and sovereignty is not new, it is ongoing, and we hope for solidarity. My first call to action with all the individuals here is if you are not indigenous, you live on a land with a story that begins long before colonization. And with that truth comes responsibility to learn and acknowledge and to act. You must understand the deep wounds left by colonialism at residential schools and how those legacies still shape indigenous lives today. That means learning the names of the tribes whose land you occupy and understand their history, listening to their leaders, and yes, going beyond land acknowledgement. We all must match our words with meaningful actions. Challenge stereotypes, reject the myths. Indigenous people are not relics of the past. We are present, and I stand before you. We are present, powerful, and building futures on our own terms. We must support the work by advocating for land return, protecting sacred resources like water, protecting tribal sovereignty, and electing officials who truly understand the government-to-government relationships with tribes. Let's not forget language is identity. Support efforts to revitalize indigenous language and preserve culture through education. My second call to action, and for now, I must speak about the murdered indigenous women, girls, and Two-Spirit people. The missing and murdered indigenous relatives and queer individuals. Indigenous women and Two-Spirit people face violence at staggering rates. This is not a coincidence. It is a result of colonial system that continues to devalue Indigenous lives, local and federal law enforcement failures to the lack of data, and the legal loopholes allows this crisis to persist. We demand better. We push for stronger laws like the Savannah Act and the Not Invisible Act. Support tribal sovereignty, Indigenous-led solutions that address this crisis in culturally rooted ways. Support organizations on the front lines, share their stories. Let's say their names and continue to say their names that have passed. Honor the lives and protect those who are still here. And let's uplift Two-Spirit's tradition, learn their history, affirm their identities, and build spaces where all Indigenous people can live safely with dignity. The fight for freedom, justice, and truth starts with listening and leads to action. Nanachatunk, the Piscataway people, are still here. Indigenous people across Turtle Island are still here. 574 federally recognized tribes are still here. Nihehe, thank you.
To lead us in prayer, please welcome Rabbi Hannah Spiro, the spiritual leader of Hill Havaru, an independent Jewish congregation on Capitol Hill.
It is an unbelievable honor to be here today with you, my queer siblings, to remind us of the blessings that we bring and share with one another today. From our queer ancestors, we are blessed by a resilient, brilliant history. We are blessed with the courage to pursue joy and solidarity amidst fear and persecution. From our diversity, we are blessed with a community that spans continents and generations, hopes and dreams. We are blessed to be united in mutual friendship, care, and nurture. From our messiness, we are blessed with the ways in which deep uncertainty, wandering, and wondering are deeply holy. We are blessed with the ability to withstand and grow through constructive chaos. From our strength, we are blessed with the refusal to give up or to quiet down until every one of us across gender, sexuality, race, ability, and all spectrums of queerness, each and every one of us is safe and free. Our grief is sacred. Our fight is sacred. Our love is sacred. Our beauty is sacred. Our community is sacred. We remind one another of that holiness in the moments when it's too hard to hold, and we take turns being that energy and that perspective. As we cry out in rage and in ecstasy and back to rage and back to ecstasy again, may we hear the divine in one another's voices. May we love ourselves. May we love one another.
Please welcome back the WorldPride Chorus singing Lift Every Voice and Sing.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our sing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chasing rod, fell in the days when hope unborn has died. Yet with a steady beat and not our weary feet, come to the place for which our parents sighed. We have come over a way that the tears have been watered. We have come treading our path through the blood of the slaughtered. Out from the gloomy past till now we stand at last, where the white gleam of our bright star is cast. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, thou who hast brought us thus far on the way, thou who hast by thy might led us into the light, keep us forever in the path we pray. Bless our feet straight from the places, our God, where we met thee. Bless our hearts drunk with the wine of the world, we forget thee. Shadowed beneath thy hand, may we forever stand, true to our God, true to our native land.
Give a warm welcome to Capital Pride Alliance Board President Ashley Smith.
Tonight's the weekend, I don't wanna wait, I don't wanna wait, I don't wanna wait, got no reason.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Ashley Smith, and my pronouns are he and him. And I had the honor of serving as board president of Capital Pride Alliance and World Pride. We are thrilled to welcome you here to World Pride 2025 right here in Washington, D.C. And have you had a great time? I want to thank the organizations and individuals who helped make this moment possible. The National Trans Visibility March, Mayor Muriel Bowser, the Mayor's Office of LGBTQ Affairs, the Human Rights Campaign, and the countless individual donors, supporters who believed in this vision. Capital Pride has been a part of DC's fabric for over 50 years. What started as a protest has grown into a movement that spans generations, communities, and continents. And today, we honor the legacy of one of our co-founders who helped bring World Pride, and the visionary who helped bring World Pride to DC. Bernie passed away last year on June 21st. But his belief in this moment is alive and well. I want to take a moment in honor of him and other members of our Capital Pride team, such as Will Hawkins, who has passed away in this last year. Thank you. Thank you, Bernie. We're doing this for you. You're giving us the rain, and we love you for it. We hope you have enjoyed all of the festivities this weekend, but as you all know, this is not just a party. This is a rally for our lives. Across this country and across the globe, LGBTQI+ people are under siege, especially our trans siblings who are being targeted by legislation, rhetoric, and violence in every region. and immigrants, refugees, and undocumented folks living in fear of deportation. That's right, we should be clapping on it because that is a fear that's going on. It's real, people. It's real. World Pride has always been a moment when human rights defenders from around the world gather in solidarity. But this year, many around the globe have been silenced, afraid to travel, to speak, or to be seen. That should disturb us, and it should mobilize us. Because we don't get to win unless everyone wins. We are living, breathing community of the LGBTQIA2S+, and every single one of us matters. And we will not ever forget our allies. This movement demands all of us working together. When Dr. King marched on Washington in 1963, right here on these steps, he wasn't just speaking for one group, he was planting a seed for all of us. And we must also remember those we've lost, especially during the AIDS epidemic, when silence and stigma killed far too many. That was not just a health crisis, it was a political abandonment of our people. And still, like then, today, we rise. I say this not just as a leader, but as a black gay man. I know what it feels like to walk in this world, in this body, carrying both joy and burden. That's why today means so much. Because of today, I am joined by my father, who is 93 years old, and my mother, who is 86 years old. They are here, over here. They're with me, standing in pride and walking with all of you and all of us. This is what legacy and love looks like. So as we stand here today, united in purpose, in pride, in protest, let me leave you with this. This is not just a rally. This is a beginning. We must march towards freedom together and let World Pride 2025 be the moment we made it count. This is our time. This is our day. Happy World Pride, everyone.
Greetings, everyone, and happy World Pride. Pride is a celebration, and it is also a powerful statement, a statement about courage, about community, and about determination. Pride is about honoring the trailblazers who came before, joining arms with those leading the fight for equality today, and empowering the next generation to live boldly, freely, and with joy. It is when we celebrate the progress we have made and recommit to the work still ahead. And in this moment, as you gather with friends and allies from across the world, let us be clear. No one should be made to fight alone. We are all in this together. So please take care, enjoy yourselves, and happy World Pride. See you later.
Join me in welcoming Bianca Sprag, the Director of Trans Pride, Washington, D.C.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, siblings, allies, and advocates. Welcome to World Pride. My name is Bianca Sprag, and I serve as Executive Director of Trans Pride, Washington, D.C.
What an honor it is to stand before you today and look out to the sea of vibrant colors, joyous faces, and resolute spirits, all gathered here today to strengthen our resolve, build connections across continents, and of course, show our pride. I join you today not just as a leader of TransPride Washington, D.C., but as a tapestry of identities woven together. I am a proud transgender woman, navigating a journey of self-discovery and affirmation that has brought me profound joy and unwavering purpose. I am an immigrant, understanding firsthand the complexities of navigating new lands and building a life with resilience and hope. I am a Filipina, rooted in a rich culture of family and community. And it is from these intersections that I find my strength, my voice, and my commitment to our collective liberation. As we stand here today, let us pause and reflect on the shoulders upon which we stand. I want to offer a profound and heartfelt thank you to the trans activists in the past. To Marsha P. Johnson, Sylvia Rivera, Miss Major Griffin Gracie, and the countless others whose names may not be etched in history books, but whose courage and defiance paved the way for every single one of us. They fought when it was dangerous, they spoke when they were silenced, and they were dared to dream of a world where we could all live authentically. Yeah. We are walking on the pavement they created, benefiting from the battles they waged, and it is our sacred duty to continue their legacy. The history of LGBTQ plus communities is a testament to our unbreakable spirits. We have faced persecution, discrimination, and violence, yet we have always risen stronger and more united. Across the globe, LGBTQ plus activists are doing incredible work. Think of the brave souls in Uganda fighting draconian anti-LGBTQ plus laws, risking their lives for basic human rights. Consider the activists in Poland resisting the rise of LGBT-free zones, from the tireless advocates in India pushing for trans rights and legal recognition, to the grassroots organization in Chile defending inclusive policies. Their courage inspires us all. They remind us that the struggle for liberation is intercontinental and global. And within this vibrant tapestry of activism, transgender individuals are leading the charge, both here in the US and internationally. Yep. I see you. Here, trans activists are at the forefront of legislative battles, advocating for healthcare access, fighting discriminatory bathroom bills, and demanding recognition and respect in all aspects of our life. Internationally, trans leaders are building resilient communities, providing vital support services, and raising awareness about the unique challenges faced by trans people in their respective countries. Their dedication is monumental, their impact immeasurable. Yet, despite these triumphs and the unwavering dedication of activists, the transgender community continues to face immense challenges and struggles. In my homeland, the Philippines, while there is a vibrant trans community, legal protections are still lacking, and trans people often face discrimination in employment, housing, and access to health care. The struggle for an anti-discrimination bill continues, and societal acceptance, while growing, is not universal. And here in the United States, we are witnessing an unprecedented assault on trans rights, particularly targeting trans youth. State legislators are passing a barrage of discriminatory bills, restricting access to health care, banning athletes from sports, and erasing trans identities from school curricula. These attacks are not just legislative, they are deeply personal, inflicting harm, fear, and despair upon our community. Beyond the legal and societal challenges, trans people face unique difficulties when traveling, both locally and internationally. Imagine the anxiety of navigating airports with an ID that doesn't match your gender presentation, the fear of being stopped and questioned, or the dread of entering a country where your very existence is criminalized. This is the reality for many trans individuals, a constant reminder of the vigilance and resilience required simply to exist. But even in the face of these challenges, we persist. WorldPride is not just a celebration. It is a declaration that we will not be silenced, we will not be erased, and we will not stop fighting until every single trans person everywhere in the world can live a life of dignity, safety, and joy. Let us continue to work with love, with courage, and with an unshakable belief in future where all identities are celebrated, all lives are valued, and all of us are truly free. Thank you and happy World Pride.
Please welcome Jamie Valisteras, Chair of Asian Pacific Islander Queers United for Action, DC.
Aloha kako. What an honor to stand before you in the city of ideas and power as WorldPride culminates its 50th anniversary. Our collective heartbeat these past few weeks reverberates louder than ever, and I hope you've taken a moment to take it all in as a powerful promise for our future and our diversity of pride. I am a proud representative of the Asians and Pacific Islander Queers United for Action and the coalition of queer and trans API Pride organizations. And for 27 years, we've empowered API folks here in the district to do great things. Like DC Pride, we stand on the shoulders of giants, and Aqua cultivates spaces where API queer folks find community to thrive and to become the scientists, the renowned authors, the elected officials, the advocates, the global travelers and innovators that they eventually become. Thank you. We just wrapped up about 20 API Pride events as of yesterday night this season. Thank you. And we still have 8 more yet to go. What's even greater is every event that we've held so far has been a packed room. And it's with immense joy and quite a few tears that to see this vibrant community thrive and celebrate in queer API joy. Thank you. For those that have lived in the district, you know how rare it is to find a room filled with API folks. and to have 20 venues over the last few weeks packed to the brim with folks has been a great honor. And it's a testament to our hunger and our belonging and our power of community collaboration. And in these challenging times, right, our resilience shines, right? Look around you. This is an opportunity for every queer individual listening to believe in who you are and believe in your value system, because you are not a burden. Your identity is not a burden. It's a strength, right? Your existence is what lights a path for everyone behind us and for the next generation of leaders. And so there are 30 API Pride events is pretty crazy, right? Yeah. So why do we do this, right? Why? Because everyone deserves a space to be celebrated. And we do it for the queer API youth, for those that come out later in life to find their way, for the elders on these panels, and for everyone who spoke before us, who fought for these freedoms, and to celebrate those who are not here, those who can't be here, and those who are not longer with us. You're going to hear from a lot of great people today, and they have a lot of great inspiring messages. And what I want you to take away is to carry their stories, their hopes, their dreams, and live authentically for them. And as World Pride closes, my heart, my tears are overfilled with queer and API joy. And I leave this with you and my board to do something great. Not just great as in monumental, but greatness in your daily life. To be unapologetically yourself, to extend a hand to those that need it, to champion justice, to share stories and listen to others' stories, and build spaces where joy and belonging flourish. I'm Jamie Valisteras, Chair of Aqua DC, and I'm proud to have been part of 50 years of Pride in DC. So let's live fearlessly, let's live boundlessly, and build a world where every single one of us is unequivocally welcome. Happy Pride.
Welcome to participants from the National Trans Visibility March that have joined us. And now, welcome Sophie Fischer, co-founder and organizer of DC Trans Picnics.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Pride. My name is Sophie Fischer. I'm honored to be here with all of you. If you're a DC trans woman, there's a pretty good chance we're already friends, but for everyone else, I'm a local organizer who throws a lot of parties. But they aren't just parties. For a lot of the DC dolls, these parties are a place to build community. We're always hearing about how queer community is so important. I've seen it play out in my own life and the lives of loved ones over and over. For trans people in particular, finding each other is life-saving. Knowing we're not alone, having people to cry with, having people to party with is life-saving. We're also hearing a lot about how Pride was a riot. And something I've realized is that these two statements are saying the same thing. Our pride is not something to be taken for granted. It's something that must be fought for and won. Pride was a riot, and so am I. So are we. The world wants us to be afraid right now, but when I look at my sisters, and when I look at all of you, and I look around and I see your faces, I know there is nothing stronger than the love we have for each other. We take care of each other, and we keep us safe. One of my favorite books is called The Faggots and Their Friends Between Revolutions by Larry Mitchell. It reminds us of two things. The first is that we will get our asses kicked. The second is that we will win. What does it mean to win? Well, the book says it's like surviving, only better. Getting our asses kicked and then winning elevates the entire enterprise of making revolution. So, as we continue into the rest of Pride Month and beyond, let's be real. Things are really scary right now, and they're going to get scarier. We know what we're up against. Even the queer elders I work with agree that the stakes have never been higher. And now, I'm not only talking about trans and queer liberation. I'm talking about all of us, about the rights of people everywhere to lead safe and happy lives. I'm talking about the direction our country has been going. I'm talking about fascism. I'm talking about genocide. These struggles are not unrelated, and fighting them is all of our responsibility. These are terrifying things. My heart is pounding in my chest. But now here we are, World Pride. Look around. We are not alone. We will not be silenced. We will not be driven into hiding. We are part of a history of queer survival that stretches not only into the past, but also far, far into the future. And I believe that we will do better than just survive. I believe that we will win. I know we will. Happy Pride. Thank you.
Free Palestine.
Please welcome activist and comedian Mimi Gonzalez.
Okay, doing Instagram Live for the first time in my life. Lots of things to know. Let's just say, oh, I think I broke it. Whatever. I bet it's because I represent the elders here. Intergenerational pride, it's a thing. So I want to start with you by singing to you one of our old anthems. And some of you will recognize this, and some of you youngers know this too, but I've changed it just a little bit. At first I was afraid, I was petrified, kept wondering, what in the world are they thinking? DC for World Pride? Consider this country's leader who wants to rid the world of us. Even he's a little queer, having just broken up with Musk. But here we stand, gay boys, lesbians, and trans. Look around the rainbow, we're all holding hands. So much love and unity, so much power when we're one. There's no stopping all of us. Our love outshines the sun. Go on now, go, get out my way, 'cause I'm eternally and ever gonna be gay, 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 gay. Gay, 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 gay. Years ago, at the '93 March on Washington, Urvashi Vaughn stood on that stage and delivered an iconic speech declaring our movement was about love and freedom. The freedom to love one another. Look at you. Look at all of you. You came. You're here. because you came. I was afraid. I was obeying in advance out of fear. I wasn't going to come. I really was afraid to come to D.C. But look what happened. Look at the march. Look at the parade. Look at the march that's going to happen. Look at all of you here. You're a parade of queers, allies, and dears. We are stronger together. We are stronger together, and we are here to announce that we're free to love, and we're free to love ourselves. And there's the problem. Their hatred of us is a projection of how much they hate themselves. We love each other and we love ourselves, and that's a revolution. This Pride's theme is free to be me. That's what everyone under this rainbow umbrella are here on the planet to do. But the queerdos, we play a special role in humanity's story of evolution. Transgender, non-binary people are at the next level, teaching all of us liberation from gender roles. And the shifting of something as simple as pronouns has shifted thinking, pushing our species to grow. That scares holy hell into people afraid of real liberty. So they wage what they call culture wars and claim this place is theirs. I have a message for them. You're free to practice your faith on each other, because the Constitution guarantees us all freedom from religion. Because it's not your country. And it's not my country. It's our country. That's the pronoun that will save us all. The pronoun we need now, the fourth person plural. We, us, ours. We, us, ours. We, us, ours. Thank you.
And now from Spain, please welcome Senator Carla Antonelli.
Hello, Washington. Hello, WorldPride. Hoy estamos aquí para decirle al mundo, basta ya de políticas de odio. Se lo decimos a Trump, a Milei, a Orbán, a Erdogan, Meloni, a Pascal o a todos los Putin de este planeta.
Today we are here to tell the world, enough with the politics of hate. We say it to Trump, to Milei, to Orban, to Erdogan, Meloni, Abascal, and the other Putins of this planet.
Hermanas, hermanas, lo de ayer no fue un sueño. Lo de ayer fue una realidad. Podemos sacar a las calles a cientos de miles de personas.
Sisters, yesterday was not a dream. Yesterday was a reality. We can bring hundreds of thousands of people out onto the streets.
Basta ya de transfobia. Basta ya de LGBTQ-fobia.
No more transphobia. No more LGBTQIA+ phobia.
Las personas transgender que se han convertido en la realidad. Esto es insoportable. Es inadmisible que el odio, la persecución y la señalización de las personas transgénero se haya convertido en algo cotidiano, en la normalidad, en lo del día a día y en el aire que respiramos cada día.
It is unbearable, it is unacceptable that hatred, persecution, and targeting of transgender people has become the norm, a daily occurrence, part of the air we breathe every day.
Igualmente, pedimos el fin de las deportaciones masivas de inmigrantes.
We also call for an end to mass deportations of migrants.
Acabar con las persecuciones políticas.
An end to political persecution.
Hoy también estamos aquí para pedir la derogación de los cientos de leyes LGBTQA+ que se han aprobado aquí en Estados Unidos en los últimos años y en todo el mundo.
Today we are also here to call for the repeal of the hundreds of anti-LGBTQIA+ laws that have been passed in recent years here in the United States and around the world.
Pedimos que cese la persecución hacia nuestras hermanas trans en Estados Unidos, a sus vidas, a sus existencias y al derecho a su dignidad y ver reconocida su identidad en sus documentos.
We call for an end to the persecution of our trans siblings in the United States, for their lives, their very existence, their right to their dignity, and to see their identity recognized in their official documents.
¡Basta ya de humillaciones!
No more humiliation.
Hermanas, hermanos, hermanes trans, no estáis solas, que lo sepáis. El mundo os observa y no os vamos a abandonar nunca.
Trans sisters, brothers, and siblings, you are not alone. The world is watching you, and we will not abandon you ever.
El mundo tiene que abrir los ojos ante esta miserable cortina de humo que han construido sobre nuestras vidas, sobre nuestras existencias. La derecha, las ultraderechas, solo para tapar sus miserias y las verdaderas políticas que ejecutan de forma paralela.
The world must open its eyes to this miserable smokescreen that the right and the far right have constructed about our lives, just to cover up their miseries and the actual policies that they carry out in parallel.
No, hermanas, no. No vamos a volver a los márgenes. Gritemos y alcemos todas nuestras voces hasta que el ruido se les haga absolutamente insoportable.
No, my sisters, no, we will not return to the margins. Let us shout and raise our voices until the noise is deafening.
Inevitablemente estamos aquí y no lo puedo evitar. El lugar donde habló Martin Luther King.
I can't help but mention that we are here where Martin Luther King Jr. spoke.
Para deciros que no, que lo de ayer no fue un sueño. Volveremos a sacar a cientos de miles de personas a las calles si hace falta y cuando haga falta.
No, yesterday was not a dream. We will bring hundreds of thousands of people out onto the streets again if necessary.
¡Levántate, Washington!
Rise
¡Arriba,
up, Washington!
Washington!
Now, please welcome Kelly Robinson, the president of the Human Rights Campaign and the Human Rights Campaign Foundation.
Hey, what's up, World Pride? Oh, I need more than that. What's up, World Pride? Yes! I'm Kelly Robinson. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm proud to serve as president of the Human Rights Campaign, y'all. Where are my queer folks at today? Yes! Where are my trans folks at today? Where are my HRC folks at today? Look, I came here to step in this historic place to make one thing clear. I am black, I am queer, I'm a mama, and I ain't going anywhere. Lesbian, gay, bi, queer, and trans folks, we are here and we are not going anywhere. HRC is 3.6 million members strong, and we sure as hell are not going anywhere, y'all. We are not here to just be tolerated. We're not here to just be included. We are here on this mall to let it be known that we are taking back our power, y'all. You know, it has never been more important for us to stand together as one global community, as one global LGBTQ plus community. Look, y'all, I'm a new mama for the second time. Yeah, she just dropped a baby, y'all. Just 6 weeks ago, my wife and I had our second child. We had a little baby girl. And every time I look at my wife, every time I look at our kids, I'm reminded that the future we're fighting for, it's not some distant dream or distant reality. It's happening right now. It is right here. And we don't have a second to waste. Look, the great Ella Baker once said, "We who believe in freedom cannot rest." Oh, I gotta say that one more time for somebody in the back. We who believe in freedom, we cannot rest. And I'm not willing to rest while trans lives are under attack. I'm not willing to rest while we're being persecuted across the globe. I'm not willing to rest while ICE is showing up and trying to disappear us. I'm not willing to rest while Andrew is in custody. I'm not willing to rest, and you should not be either, y'all. This is one of those times where we've got to remember who the hell we are. We are the descendants of activists and hellraisers, of strategists and revolutionaries, y'all. Of Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera and Harvey Milk. We are their descendants. And that's why we have to be clear that Pride has always been a protest, a call to action. And this rainbow flag that we wave, it's not just personal, it's political too, y'all. It's a promise that we are going to fight back, because one thing is clear, these colors we wear, they don't run, y'all. We don't run from bigots. We don't run from tyrants. And we certainly don't run from people like Donald Trump and Elon Musk. These colors don't run. Somebody say it. These colors don't run. These colors don't run. These colors don't run. One more time. These colors don't run. So y'all, if you've got a flag to wave, you better fly it high. If you've got power, I need you to use it. And if you've got a voice, I want to hear it right now, y'all. Happy Pride. Let's show them what we're made of.
Please welcome advocate, author, speaker, and Capital Pride Alliance board member, Taylor Chandler.
Hello, my beautiful, powerful people. I'm Leanne Chandler, an intersex woman and a proud member of the transgender community. And today, I am here not to whisper, not to beg, but to roar! Because we are done being polite about our existence. We are done asking for dignity. We are done watching our rights be signed away by cowards, hiding behind hate-filled rhetoric and executive orders. And yes, I'm talking about Donald Trump. This man used his power to demonize us, to strip transgender troops of their honor, to take away health care, and to take away people from their schooling. Hang on one sec. His executive orders weren't just policies, they were weapons. They were fear wrapped in a suit and signed with a sneer. But hear me now, we are not afraid. We are not going back into the shadows. We are not shrinking to make cis comfort more important than our survival. I was born intersex. I've been told my body is wrong, my truth is too loud, my identity is too complicated. But let me tell you, our existence is not a problem to be fixed. It's a power to be reckoned with. Trans and intersex people deserve equity. We deserve justice. We deserve health care that affirms us, not erases us. We deserve schools that protect us, not police us. And we will keep showing up louder, prouder, and more united than ever. To the lawmakers trying to legislate us out of existence, I hope you hear us. We are not going away. Your hate will not win. Your cruelty will not break us. We are rising. With every step, every voice, every vote, we will never be erased. Say it with me. We are here. We are valid. We are unstoppable. Thank you so much. My name is Leanne Chandler.
Please welcome Dejon Campbell, the Senior Manager for Program Events at Family Equity.
WorldPride, what's going on? Oh, come on. WorldPride, what is going on? Well, I'm so glad to be here. Y'all didn't just show up, y'all have showed out. Give yourselves a big round of applause for coming out here today. My name is Dejon Campbell. I'm the Senior Manager of Program Events at Family Equality, and it really is an honor to be here today. Now, I have to admit, when I heard that this year's theme was the fabric of freedom, it stopped me. Because that's just not a nice phrase, that is the truth. Now, I'm black, and I'm queer. And yeah, come on, how about that? Yeah. And as a black queer person, I come from a people who have always used the fabric to speak when words weren't safe. We wore our resistance. We wrapped ourselves in legacy. We turned style into statement. Whether it was for survival or protest or celebration, we made the cloth do the talking. Can I get an amen? Because here's the reality. Fabric doesn't just cover you. It tells a story. It shows who you are. And for LGBTQ plus folks, especially those who are raising families, that fabric has been stretched. And that fabric has been patched. And that fabric has sometimes been ripped wide open. But damn it, we mend. We stitch. We keep going. We don't just survive, we remake ourselves. And at Family Equality, I get to work with LGBTQ plus families all across the country, around the world, parents and kids and chosen family, some who are just getting started, others who've been doing this work longer than I've been alive. And what holds us together is the belief and the fact that every single family deserves to be seen, protected, and celebrated. Yeah. And let's be real. Can I get real for a second? All right, okay, all right, good. These past few years have tested that. Hell, these past few months have tested that. These past few weeks have tested that. Some folks are trying really hard to make us disappear, get rid of us, erase us. But here we are, loud, present, unapologetic. Here we are choosing joy and choosing each other and choosing to build. Like at Family Week in Provincetown, an event I get to oversee. It's the, yeah, hey, Family Week, come on. I better see you, okay. It's the largest gathering of LGBTQ plus families in the world. Hundreds of families on the beach and in streets fully themselves, laughing and learning and dancing and parenting out loud. That is what freedom looks like. Freedom is raising your kids without fear. Freedom is showing up as your full self at the school pickup line. Yeah. Freedom is not having to explain your family to every single stranger in the grocery store. Somebody shout freedom. Come on, shout freedom. So if you are wondering how to help, support organizations like Family Equality. If you want to help, use your voice. If you want to help, share your platform. If you want to help, widen your circle. Because the reality is the fabric of our freedom is made from all of us. It's stitched together in community, across identities. And it's pulling in the same direction, and that direction is forward. So I want to thank you. Thank you for showing up. I want to thank you for not giving up. Thank you for continuing to build your family even when the world tries to tear us down. Thank you for standing up to homophobia and to transphobia. Thank you for keeping your eyes on the prize. Thank you for being who you are. It's going to take each of us in our boldness, in our beauty, in our uniqueness to win this fight. Now I need y'all to help me. Say together. I said say together. Say together. Together we will build. Somebody say together. Together we will win. Somebody say together. Together we will succeed. Somebody say together. Together we will have equality for all. One more time, say together. Together, damn it, we will overcome. Happy World Pride. Thank you so much. Have a great time.
Please welcome international expert on transgender and gender expansive healthcare policy, Paula Nera.
Hi, folks. Happy World Pride. I'm Paula M. Nera. Along with the late Senator Dianne Feinstein, I am now the sponsor of the United States naval ship Harvey Milk. Many of us are afraid, and we should be. But in these difficult times, we got to remember that courage is not the absence of fear. It's knowing that we're afraid, but still moving forward. Let's be courageous together. The anniversary of the Allied landing in Normandy on D-Day, this past Friday, is a reminder that the fight against oppression is global. As I look out on all of you here at the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, where Dr. King gave his I Have a Dream speech, I'm inspired by your courage, and I'm instilled with hope. as we together stand in resolute defiance in the name of freedom, liberty, equality, and human rights. We stand against totalitarianism wherever it seeks to oppress and erase our community and so many other people around the globe. In Russia, in Hungary, in Africa, in the United Kingdom, and here in the good old USA. On what would have been Harvey Milk's 55th birthday, I graduated from the Naval Academy in 1985, and that day I swore an oath. I swore that I would support and defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign or domestic, and that I'd bear true faith and allegiance to the same. I'm here with you today because of that oath. This week, the Secretary of Defense sent a deliberate, targeted message to the LGBTQ community by ordering the Navy to rename the USNS Harvey Milk. The ship is the second ship in the John Lewis class where every ship is named for a civil rights leader. When I christened the ship in 2021, I named the ship on behalf of the United States of America, in its name, in all of our names. Today, we face an administration that embraces only those who share its worldview. One grounded in ignorance and bigotry and exploiting the fears and prejudices of its partisan base.